In computer science, we're gonna try and model things about the real world. So say I was trying to model a duck. I would write a class in Java. A class is like a blueprint, and that blueprint tells me how to make duck objects. Or you can imagine that I've got a class that tells me how to make turtle objects. And because I have that blueprint, I can actually make multiple turtle objects, all with that same blueprint. So the things that we make with that class is an instance of the class. So instance is a keyword. And we also call those objects. So these are each turtle objects. And you can imagine I used a turtle class. A class is like a blueprint to make those. Here's another example. I've got some dogs, and you can imagine I use the same blueprint or the same pattern to make those two dogs, but those dogs can differ. So, they each have a different color. So one's purple, one's blue, and we're gonna call those attributes. So we use the class, which is a blueprint, to make the dogs. The dogs are an object or an instance of the class. And then each of the dogs or each of those objects, it has its own instance variables. So these are properties or attributes about the object that can vary. So here we've got a purple one and a blue one. Another example, you can imagine we have a turtle class and we can use that to make turtles, but maybe also it has an attribute or an instance variable which tells it the size. So I can make little turtles and really big turtles. Classes are going to describe one more thing. They're also going to describe the behavior of those objects. So a class is a blueprint that I use to create objects. Instance variables are the things that can vary between objects. And then the class is also going to identify the methods which provide the behavior for objects in that class.